Today I'm turning this flat slab into a fully carved 3D eagle wall hanger using chainsaws, grinders, sanding, burning, and paint. The carving starts with creating depth. Since this is a flat slab, the first thing I need to do is push the background back about 3/4 of an inch. That immediately starts giving the eagle a three-dimensional look. From there, I start pulling the wings back slightly to create the illusion of curvature before any feather texture is added. Once the wings were roughed in enough, I could start focusing on the face. The beak really sets the attitude of the eagle, so I spent extra time refining the shape before moving into the eye. The eye is usually the point where the carving starts feeling alive. With the head established, I started roughing out the feather groups on the wings. At this stage, I'm not focused on fine texture yet. I'm mainly trying to establish layering and feather flow. The shoulder feathers get textured because they help transition the body into the wings. And we will do the same processes on the other wing as we did with the first. For the chest feathers, I used plunge cuts with the tip of the saw to separate the feather groups and create deeper shadows. Then I added the tail feathers to help balance the overall composition. Up to this point, excluding the shaping of the eagle's face was done entirely with chainsaws. With the rough carving complete, I switched over to the finger sander for final feather shaping. Each feather gets individually refined and textured. To create more depth, I angle the texture lines in different directions across each feather. That subtle change helps catch light differently and keeps the feathers from looking flat. frame the carving, I gouged the outside edge. And charred it with a torch. Then I lightly burned the rest of the piece to prepare it for sanding and bring out more grain contrast. After brushing everything down, I started refining the surfaces with multiple sanding tools. For paint, I started with white on the head and tail feathers. Then I used black stain through an airbrush to shade the wings and body. The airbrush helps preserve the wood texture while still giving the eagle contrast and depth. Lastly, we do a final sanding on the back to clean up the overspray from the airbrush. If you like what I do here, consider subscribing, and if you would like to learn how to carve, I have an ebook available in the top link of the description. Now for the reveal.